Greetings, wise ones. This is Melissa of 8th House Wisdom, author, psychotherapist, astrologer, feminine energy, and stellar planning expert. Today, we're going to talk about applying the lunar wisdom formulas for navigating the last quarter moon in Capricorn and our upcoming spring eclipse season 2023. This is a really powerful astrological period that marks the final setup of all the energetic and timeline shifts that took place in March of 2023 and will be carrying on for the next 2.5 to 20 years. So if you'd like to know more about this information, stay tuned as we explore some practical tips and strategies for making the most of these celestial events. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can get more Lunar Wisdom Formula information first. At 5:11 a.m. on April 13th, 2023, we will experience the last moon phase before starting both 2023 eclipse and retrograde season, with the last quarter moon in Capricorn. This gives us our final week before the new moon eclipse in Aries, which is a powerful energy boom to get shit done. This last quarter moon also happens on the heels of what's known as the Day of Miracles, where the Sun and Jupiter meet up annually to create a powerful positive aspect. And this year, they met up in the bold fire sign of Aries, giving us the fuel that we need to take action before this planetary slowdown and energy fast. Also, on April 11th, the Day of Miracles, we experienced the recent Venus and Pluto trine, as Venus has just moved into the communication sign of Gemini, and this has shown up as a potential increase in vacillating between liking multiple people and or being extremely possessive about those who you like, love, and what you're attracted to. Good thing we have the earth sign energies of Capricorn coming in, which is associated with practicality, self-discipline, and ambition, because we need a counterbalance during this time so that we can reassess our goals and take stock of our progress thus far in the April 2023 lunar cycle. Remember that last quarter moons only happen for one day. They happen during the waning phase of the lunar cycle, where the light is fading and the moon is going dark. This 24-hour period can also be a magical game changer for your manifestation practice. It's yet another fixed point to check in on your application of the Lunar Wisdom Formula and stellar planning to review any of the intentions that you have set and to practice the art of letting go. Remember, lunar cycles are 28 to 29 days in total. And during the last 14 days, which are the waning phase, it is time to release and let go of any attachments to the seeds that we've planted or intentions that we've set. This is the yin or feminine receptive portion of the cycle, where we need to let the energy and the intentions that we put out do the work for us, and to get into observer and or a passive mode, since the work is already in action. This phase is characterized by low energy and oftentimes extreme tired, as the moonlight drops below 25%. And this is something that most people have been feeling since the peak of the full moon that occurred on April 6th. The entire waning phase of any lunar cycle is the feminine receptive portion of that phase. Recognizing that Capricorn is 10th house energy, our public image, our highest potential, our career, and also the energy of the father, I wanted to offer some practical tips for navigating this potential mix of energy. First up, cultivate discipline. Use this as a time to focus on your goals and develop an appreciation for how you will feel when they take shape or form. During the yin or feminine cycle, the discipline that we need to apply is not to take action, but to stop ourselves from meddling with the existing process unfolding, which leads into practice introspection. If we're introspective and take some time to reflect on our values and priorities, we will be better able to see the progress that we've been making towards our set intention or goal. Journaling can really help at this time, because it can allow you to process your thoughts and your feelings and gain clarity about repetitive thoughts that are pushing you to take action when now is a time to receive. And understanding how to do this is a key to living a soft life. And then finally, staying grounded. Capricorn is an earth sign, so make sure to spend some time in nature, take walks, practice yoga, tree bathe. All of these things can help you manage your physical energy in terms of rest and wake, as well as managing your emotional energy, and help you to tap in and understand how to make this phase work best for you. But now I'd like to check out the Moonology Manifestation Oracle card for the last quarter moon in Capricorn and its advice for how to work this phase for the best life that you can live. This card is called Leave the Past Behind. Something is standing between what you want and how you can get it. That's okay. Now you know it's there and you can do something about it. You just need to be strategic. It's wonderful to go for things with a childlike, carefree attitude, but drawing this card suggests that you need a proper plan as well. Leave the past behind. You may need to move through and clear a criticism someone has made of you, which has somehow burned itself into your brain. You have work to do. The manifesting mix. This moon has a bright and shiny energy, but a reserved pressure is piling on. Manifesting mindset. The great thing about knowing what stands between you and your goal is that you can do something about it. Manifesting magic. These crystals work especially well for the sign of Capricorn. Pyrite, gold tiger's eye, rose quartz, blue kyanite, green jade, or red jasper. Choose one and hold it while you meditate, visualizing a shimmering pearlescent gold light swirling around you. Alternatively, keep your crystals close by as you work through your situation, or use 5 or 6 to make a crystal grid. The manifesting affirmation. Energies of the last quarter moon in Capricorn. Thank you for helping me understand that my only way out is through. When to manifest your magic? The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Capricorn, on a Saturday, Saturn's day, or during Saturn's hour. The last quarter moon in Capricorn takes place when the sun is in Aries and the moon is in Capricorn. It knows that sometimes the old guy wins. And I find that to be an apt statement, since Capricorn is known as Father Time and the Lord of Karma. And as I stated at the top of this video, we are prepping for some significant timeline shifts due to the 2 major planetary shifts with Pluto and Saturn into new signs during March, and this upcoming second new moon in Aries, which is a solar eclipse. Eclipses represent timeline shifts. And so, to jump into discussing the spring eclipse season for 2023, it's important to note that this is going to be ushering in the completion of a timeline shift and helping us across a number of different levels, and helping us integrate all of the new factors so we can get oriented for the new time period ahead and its changes. Now, typically spring eclipse season occurs between March and April, characterized by at least 2 to 4 series of powerful eclipses. And it is definitely an important time and an essential time to stay grounded and to be open to the changes that are going to be happening and the opportunities for growth and transformation that the universe presents to us. To quote Chris Brennan from the Astrology podcast, eclipses represent great beginnings and great endings. This year, spring eclipse season is a crossover season between the placements of the lunar nodes where they currently are, which is in their last days in Scorpio and Taurus, to their upcoming change into Aries and Libra in July. What this means for spring eclipse season is that the energy will reflect the signs of Aries and Scorpio, which is going to bring some strong Mars, fiery energy into the mix. A crossover eclipse season occurs when two eclipse seasons overlap, leading to an even more intensified energetic period. This happens twice a year, around 6 months apart in the overall eclipse cycles, as the sun moves from one hemisphere to the other. Our last crossover eclipse season was fall of 2021, when just before the lunar nodes moved into Scorpio and Taurus, and followed into the beginning of spring 2022. Yeah. During the crossover eclipse season, the energies from the previous season continue to resonate, while the energy of the upcoming season begins to build. Since we are closing out the Taurus and Scorpio eclipse season, that energy resonance will be bringing us closing remarks as we push through the year of 2023. But these will be closing remarks that came from the cycles started in 2022. This also creates a powerful energetic bridge that can be used to bring about transformation and change in our lives, especially since Taurus and Scorpio would be considered the money and power axis, with Taurus representing personal money, Scorpio representing other people's money, Taurus representing sensual love of all things that you can taste, touch, and smell and hear and feel, and Scorpio representing sexual pleasures and the creation of life. Now shifting to Aries, the sign of I, and Libra, the sign of we. So this mix will be what shows up for us as eclipse season moves ahead. And if you follow me, you know that I do not recommend setting intentions and doing ritual during eclipses or eclipse season, because the energy is like a lightning bolt or trying to ground a live wire. However, I do have some practical tips for navigating this spring eclipse season to help you identify what you will need to do once the timeline shift has completed. First up, stay open to possibilities. The energy that eclipses bring is totally unexpected. Solar eclipses are tied to beginnings, lunar eclipses are tied to endings. So pay attention to what starts and what ends, and also recognize that these work in cycles as well. 8-year cycles from the last time an eclipse occurred in one place, in addition to where the other eclipses in a 18-month period have touched your chart, and what that series has meant in one particular sign. It's a time for you to be open, taking risks, and letting things go, because eclipses are final and potent, and they're really not negotiated with. Practice grounding. The energy of eclipses can be so intense, and crossover seasons are doubly intense. So it's really essential that you stay grounded and centered. Spend some time in nature. Again, practice yoga, do your meditation, whatever you need to do to stay grounded, so that you can tap into the wisdom versus being overwhelmed. Hence me not recommending doing ritual. And last but not least, release attachments. The spring eclipse season is a potent time for releasing any attachments that you have set. Any attachments you have to set intentions and dreams being manifested so that the way is clear. So whether or not that's the intention you set for the Aries new moon, or if you're thinking about any intentions that might harken back to the coordinating phases 6 months prior, practice detachment, because the more we let go, the more power we provide for our manifestation to appear in the physical world, because we leave all channels open and all pathways free. I hope that you have gotten something useful from this video about the last quarter moon and our upcoming spring eclipse season. It really is going to be a time for unique and potent personal growth and transformation in the areas of your chart being activated. So I encourage you to stay grounded and open and focused so we can harness the power of this event and relish this last week before eclipse and retrograde season begin. Remember that the Lunar Wisdom Formula helps you stay within the cycles that are naturally occurring so that you are in flow, which is how you tap in to ease and grace. Until next time, wise ones, take care. To apply the information in this video, click the link below to get a free copy of your birth chart. Understand your planetary placements and get your planet positions at birth so you know where all the signs are in your chart. Discover the keys to your life's path and purpose by reading the stars with a free personal astrology report sample from 8th House Wisdom. From obstacles to opportunities, these reports teach you what you need to know to thrive. Try out any of these 8 types of astrology reports, 2 multi-package reports, and 1 tarot reading in the 8th House Wisdom Astro Report store before you buy them. They're available for immediate download and specific to you, your life, and your unique birth information. Self-care isn't selfish. It's absolutely necessary for a soft life. Click the link below to get my free top 7 beauty therapy and self-care tips and the beauty therapy checklist. Learn to manifest by the moon with my astrology ebook, The Lunar Wisdom Formula. It helps women stay in tune with feminine energy and manifest a life that feels as good as it looks. The 2023 edition comes with a bonus moon calendar and important dates. Click the link in the description below. Get more out of your beauty treatments and self-care by aligning them with the moon's mood and phase. In my astrology ebook, The Lunar Wisdom Formula for Beauty and Self-Care. This guide does all the hard work for you so you can get greater benefits from your self-care and live a softer life by the moon. Link in the description below. Crystals are a fantastic tool to harmonize and ground your energy. Use my coupon code 8th House Wisdom for 11% off high quality, ethically sourced crystals. Click the link in the description below to shop today. Triple your blessings and manifestations this year by downloading a free copy of the 2023 Stellar Year Blueprint. It's my formula for applying astrology to align your life to the natural cycles for greater ease and grace. Click the link in the description below to download yours today. Get an in-depth look at the astrology of 2023 and more information about my stellar planning process with this free workshop.
Triple your New Year manifestations with astrology. Click the link in the description below to watch now.
Go deep in the astrology for 2023 and set the tone for how you want to feel this year with the 2023 Stellar Year Blueprint with Free and Clear and the Desire Map. Get in-depth information on my stellar planning process, plus 19 multimedia lessons, a workbook, tools, and resources to really have a stellar 2023. Use the link in the description or go to thewisdombeacon.com. Remember, wise ones, life does come with an instruction manual. It's written in the stars. Please like, share, and comment on this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Sending you so much light and love. Take care.